Well, Keidane, a great weekend for Cougar soccer, getting two much-needed victories over the Oregon schools.
Yeah, this weekend we really kind of found our way, played two tough teams, and found a way to win, and did it in pretty good fashion, I thought. Given the weather and everything, we really held it down and did a good job closing it off.
Yeah, you talked about kind of being in that playoff mode for quite some time, and then the field conditions did present themselves a little bit of an extra element, and your kids overcame that.
Yeah, it was it was a little slick, a little wet on the weekend, not to mention a little cold on Friday. But the kids did a great job of staying mentally focused and sort of embracing the weather as just part of the day, and we were ready for it.
Brandy Vega will close out her career among the other seniors this year, but she stepped up and was a big contributor in both wins over the weekend.
Yeah, I mean, we've been using her off the bench, and it's not necessarily the most glamorous role, but she's fantastic at doing it, and it really changes the game when she comes in the game. And on Sunday, she gave us a game winner that we greatly needed, and was a threat all day, but definitely the game winner was huge.
In your previous stops, I know you've been part of rivalry games. Your first chance to see Washington, and it probably helps that for both teams something's on the line this week.
Yeah, no, I think it's good. I think it gives both teams a chance to kind of really get focused again for postseason and try to keep our momentum going into that. But rivalry games provide the unexpected in most cases. So this one should be no different. A really tough matchup.
Do you like it this way, where everybody in the conference has seen that rival the last week? It was kind of the football model that you've seen, or would you rather see a Washington earlier in the year?
No, I like it. I think it it gives a little meaning to a little extra meaning to a big game at the end of the year, which is always fun, always exciting, and can give you a great way to kind of ride the season out a little bit.
And the best part of this year, at least, is you get them at home, where your team has been very good this year.
Yeah, we've only dropped the one result on a lone goal. That was a little unfortunate, but we're still going to have to be sharp. Washington moves the ball really well. They've been playing well, so we're going to have to really focus in and treat it like another playoff game.
When you look at the rest of the country, obviously conference tournaments going on in much of the other part of the nation this weekend, but when you look at it, the ACC, the Pac-12, they may combine for about a quarter of the field this year.
Yeah, the ACC is always strong, especially last year. I think they got 9. This year they've positioned themselves well again, but the Pac-12 this year has really shown its depth, and right now we've got probably 8 teams in position via in or slash bubble team, so to speak, that could rival the field.
How do you keep your kids focused on Washington being just another game, if you will, even though there is so much riding on it?
Well, we've talked about playing your way in, making sure don't leave it on anybody else. A win against Washington, we feel, will give us a really solid, firm resume for the committee to look at and say Washington State is deserving, and so that's sort of the focus going into Friday, and will hopefully propel us into the NCAAs.
Best of luck this week against the Dogs.
Thanks so much.